Now, the government has launched a cash transfer program to replace physical food distribution as an intervention to mitigate the impact of drought in the affected areas in the country. ASAL regions have been adversely affected by the drought situation, and now Cabinet Secretary, Ministry of Public Service, Gender, Senior Citizens Affairs and Special Programs, Professor Margaret Kobia, has pledged the government commitment to fight the famine affecting most parts of the country. Claudio Tieno has more on this story.
The government, through the multi-sectoral approach, is currently coordinating national disaster drought interventions, which include relief food distribution, livestock offtake, water tracking, digging and repair of boreholes to cushion and improve livelihoods of over 2.5 million Kenyans affected from the 23 ASAL counties.
In the month of October and November, the government has distributed about 90,000 bags of rice and 49,000 bags of beans, and purchased around 8,000 hens of cattle for farmers for the ongoing commercial livestock offtake.
Let's move out of Nairobi, go to the field, to the respective counties and constituencies affected by this, and ensure that this project works as intended. Instead of just dealing with this perennial cycle of drought, let's think also out of the box as a government and ensure that we have more ponds, we have more dams, we have more boreholes, we have more irrigation schemes, and ultimately this issue of relief dependency will be something of the past.
The cash transfer program will be disbursed through Safaricom M-Pesa platform to the identified and registered beneficiaries in the 23 ASAL counties. The first cohort of 360,696 households identified for the emergency relief cash transfer program will receive 3,000 Kenya shillings every month.
You know, the bold shift from food relief to cash relief is something we applaud, and something that we have worked with all the stakeholders, and the intention is to use the platform to disburse these funds. We have zero-rated all the transaction fees for this service.
The United Nations agencies is also supporting the government to deliver on its commitments in saving the drought situation in the country.
It helps us as the partners to have a much clearer picture of how Kenya government is responding at national and county levels, and therefore where we fit in and the gap that we as international partners need to pick up and are determined to pick up.
It also safeguards the dignity of the beneficiary and also stimulates economic growth in the local context. In conclusion, I wish to commend the Safaricom for waiving the transition fees for this first cohort of their commitment to ensure the system will be efficient so long as we continue utilizing it as a government.
The president in August this year declared the ongoing drought a national disaster and set aside 1.2 billion shillings to buy food supplies for Kenyans in the 23 affected counties. Garissa, Isiolo, Kilifi, Kitui, Mandera, Marsabit, Samburu, Tana River and Wajir were listed as counties with high-risk drought. Claudio Tieno for Metropole TV.